climate change, the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the Israeli-Arab conflict, the Saudi Arabia-Iran Cold War, deforestation, the terrible consequences of globalization, raising sea levels, and Steven Seagal. Hey, may I interest you in some history? Lacking time travel, the only way we can know what happened is through sources. Sadly, the average guy has no clue as to where to find those sources or how to interpret those sources, whether it be for linguistic reasons or for lack of context or for lack of a skill in interpreting those sources. This poses a threat for many reasons, but the most dangerous reasons, I would say, is the fact that the public becomes entirely reliant on historians. And as we know, this has ended up grey, hasn't it? No more conspiracy theories. People just blindly trust historians, and we live in a world where we know exactly what happened for sure. Because sciences, as we know, are universally respected and everyone trusts the class of scholars to interpret everything for them. This, of course, is not the case, and part of the blame is on us, on historians. The average person is accessing history through historians instead of trying to reach the sources themselves. The average person may in fact be too busy to spend the time this kind of sources requires, or maybe the person prefers the approach of a historian instead of doing the research him or herself. But we must acknowledge that there is an inherent danger to this, and I have myself experienced it. Sometimes the version we get doesn't match the sources, or maybe the sources add an entirely different context to a certain event, and so the problem is not so much the event itself, but how do we understand it? I am a professor and I work in 4 widely different courses. Contemporary Spanish history, contemporary Arab world, cultures and religions in Al-Andalus or Southern Europe, and recently global studies. And I have several goals to accomplish in this series of videos. First, to create a forum for my past and present students so they can first get to know each other maybe, and also so they can access materials that are in the other courses. Second of all, to create a platform where the students that want to know more about something can go deeper into that topic that maybe I do not cover in the regular courses because lack of time, because we have to hurry up, because we have a syllabus that covers only certain aspects of a subject, when clearly the subject is way deeper than the syllabus makes it look like. And third, to have a forum for not only my students but for everyone else, a forum where the sources are easily accessed and discussed, and where the tools of interpretation are open for everyone and also discussed, so that they do not remain esoteric for the elite class of scholars. I know what you're thinking, maybe, oh my god, another class in history? Like, I suffered, Alejandro, already for like 45 hours of a course, and now do I have to endure more? I know you might be thinking this, but there is something I want to put it in each and every video, since I'm going to make you again go through a lot of material. I was thinking that maybe we could spice things up if you were to suggest in the comments a fake sponsor for all those videos. So if you comment in this a product I should make a fake commercial for, or in my next video I will do the next video and I will include as a fake sponsor whatever product you put in the comments, just to spice things up. So maybe I'm speaking about, I don't know, contemporary Spanish literature, and suddenly I would start making a very subtle commercial about Mountain Dew. I don't know. So that's it. I promise I'll ramble less than I used to in class, and I also promise to be as random as I possibly can. What will I talk about next? A 10th century Arab poet? A fragment of the New Testament in Koine Greek? 18th century Spanish literature? The effects of climate change in the Mediterranean? Saint Augustine? You don't know, and neither do I.